Hey guys, it's Kerima. Welcome back to another video, or should I be saying welcome back to myself. You guys, I am so happy to be back. I've missed you so much. I missed you guys something terrible. It's been way too long. There's been so much going on, and you guys know I'm not going to come back and not share all the things that I've been going through. As you can see, it's a pretty long video, so those of you who are interested to see what we had going on over the last couple of months, please stick around to the end and we'll talk about it. But I wanted to start the video off with a little cleaning motivation because cleaning needed to be done in the Williams household. So we're going to start with the cleaning motivation, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy the cleaning motivation and listen to the music, and then I'll hop on camera and we'll chat a little bit, and I'll just take you guys throughout my day. I'll talk to you soon. I promise it tastes way better than it looks. Good morning, guys. So I just got back from the gym and the grocery store. I'll show you the groceries. I can't do a grocery haul because I don't have time. I meant to pick up the camera this morning to say good morning before I left. Oh, hold on, sorry. Open the windows a little bit. But I was fighting for my life this morning, and I really wanted to make it to the gym before church, because if I did not, yeah, it wasn't gonna happen. I wasn't gonna go after church. So, and I planned on going to the grocery store after church, so it really all is just working out. So I need to shower. We got a good 45 minutes. No, we got an hour. We got a good hour before we have to get ready to leave for church. So I'm gonna put my groceries away, hop in the shower and get dressed, and then we'll chat after because I don't got a lot of time, y'all.
In the crowd, in the club, at the bar, yo, what's up? I saw you cross the room, yeah, glowing in the moonlight. I don't know where you've been, but I'm glad that you're here. Gonna take you by the hand and lead you to the dance floor. Girl, it's our time, just you and I. Don't run, don't hide. No, I'll do right, we got all night. I'll take you so high, yeah. Baby, let me love you. Let me love you. Baby, let me love you. Love you. And baby, you're my muse. I wanna see you move. And baby, let me love you. Love you. Love you. Soul. We shared our hopes and dreams, yeah. You were my everything, and I don't have to change. We can make it through the rain. I wanna feel you close. Tonight I'm letting go, 'cause girl, it's our time, just you and I. Don't run, don't hide, no. I'll do it right. We've got all so high, baby, let me love you. Let me love you. Baby, let me love you. Love you. Baby, you're my muse. I wanna see you move. Baby, let me love you. Love you. Baby, let me love you. Let me love you. Baby, let me love you. Love you. Baby, you're my muse. I wanna see you move. Baby, let me love you. Love you. Love you, yeah. 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 Girl, it's our time, just you and I. Don't run, don't.
어젯밤에 어디 있어서 내 생각하곤 있어. 너 어린아이 같아. 난 아직까지 마음이 넌 아파. I'm feeling lonely. Something about you make me feel insecure, baby. Something about you, girl. Stay here right by my side. Feel like I am falling deeper. 여기서 alone. I feel like falling deeper, deeper. 'Cause I love and rewind, oh. Love and you right, baby. Love and rewind. been switching lanes all the time 오는 내 AKA I'm just on an edge hanging man 좀 당연해 너가 느꼈을 그 맘이 난 처음이야 이런 모든 감정들이 up and down yeah and at times in and out I can say but I wanna know the time to fight to listen now tell you why I'm thinking we're just fine feel like I am falling deeper 여기서 alone I feel like falling deeper deeper Cause I love it rewind oh love it you right baby love it rewind oh come on and tell me now love it rewind baby love it you right baby love it rewind tell me what's going on tell me what's going on my mind baby Cause I love it rewind oh love it you right
Oh guys, so I'm back home from church. I had to take a quick nap because I just be worn out. But of course I wanted to sit down and catch you guys up to speed on what's been going on, where I've been. This is probably going to be out of order. This may not be out in order, but you guys will get the point. But yeah, I just wanted to sit down and kind of talk about what's been going on lately and where I've been for the last probably however many months. I don't even know how many months it's been. But when I was coming into 2024, this is not how I planned it to be. But I'm grateful nonetheless. You know, you take the good with the bad and you deal with it. So let's start from the beginning. I think I really got to look back. I know the last time I filmed, my mom was sick and in the hospital. I'm not going to go through the whole story. If you're new here, you have to just watch a couple of videos back and you can like get more details. But long story short, she had a stroke. This was back in February. My mom didn't come home pretty much between the hospital, rehab, inpatient rehab, and skilled nursing facilities. My mom didn't come home until last week. So yes, it is now September. Today is the 15th and my mom came home on the 9th, I believe. So it's been a long road. It has been a long, difficult road, and it was really scary at times. And I won't say that I wasn't concerned, but she's doing very well now. Well, she's doing better. She definitely has some residuals from her stroke, but as far as her health, she's pretty stable now, which is why she's able to come home finally. But as you can imagine, having a close family member in a hospital for about 8 months took its toll. Being a caregiver is a different, was something that I was not prepared for. I'll say that. But at the end of the day, we all did what needed to be done. So between that and raising my kids, working full-time because I never really took any time off. I did have my surgery, so we did discuss that, but I had my surgery, my hernia repair, so I was out of work for 3 weeks for that. But besides that, I've been working full-time, taking care of the kids. You guys already know about, you know, my separation from before, so just doing all of this kind of solo for the most part. Of course, he's still in the kid's life. When I say single parent or single mom or anything like that, I'm not saying that he's not in their life at all. But, you know, y'all know, single parents know how it goes in your household when it's just you and your kids and you got to do everything. It's a lot. And on top of all of that, in 2024, I decided to go back to school and work on my master's degree full-time. So to say I've been doing a lot is a lot. Well, to say that I've been doing a lot is probably the easiest way to put it. And I can't deny that I've been quite overwhelmed at times, but it felt like I was doing the right thing, so I'm trusting that. Another big deal that I didn't talk about or didn't really have the chance to talk about thought I was hearing some nature. I just need to make sure it's a type of animal that I'm okay with, because there are certain animals I'm not okay with. Is that a bird? Lord, let it be a bird. As long as it's not a snake, I could deal. Just let it be a bird. I can't see where it's coming from, but I hear it. Another thing, so let's back it up even more. The last couple of years have been rough for me, to say the least. You know, I hinted at things in the videos, not really hinting at things, but I've shared some things, maybe not in detail, that I've been going throughout the years. You know, suffering from insomnia, the issues in my marriage, finally deciding to like separate, my mom having the stroke last year and this year. Just the insomnia alone was taking me out. So I've been having a rough couple of years, and honey, I've been pushing and fighting and chugging along as best as I can, and I kind of got to the end of my rope. And all I really could do at that point was pray about it, because I needed a divine intervention. I needed help bigger than what I was able to do for myself, or maybe what anyone was able to do for me. And you know, I was on top of like a lot of the things that I could control. I went to doctors for my health concerns. I went to therapy. I did all the things, and yet I still felt out of sorts. I felt lost. I felt uncomfortable. I felt overwhelmed. I felt all the things. So I just started praying about it, and not in a way like how I normally pray, you know, just like my simple prayers, but just like, God, it's time. I'm not really sure what I mean by that, but I need a change because I'm not making it. Is how I was feeling. And to be honest with you, was a little concerned for my own well-being, because you know, I got children, and whatever happens to me happens to them. So I want to be the best version of myself for my kids. So I did that. I prayed about it a lot, and it just kind of felt like at that point, this is at the end of last year. So around October of 2023, October, November time of 2023, I just really was praying and asking God for some sort of change in my life, because I just was not maintaining as well as I was before. The insomnia was back and really bad. So we needed to do something about it. And I just kind of felt like God was telling me, it's time to dedicate your life to me. It's time. I've been waiting for you. I've been blessing you along the way, and kind of just sitting on the sidelines and letting you do what you do. But it's time. And, if you trust in me, I'll take care of the rest. I'll take care of you. So I still didn't know exactly what I was supposed to do. I didn't really grow up religious. I went to church here and there. My family wasn't really religious. No one really took me to church as a child, other than holidays, Easter and things like that. But I've always felt drawn to it. I've always wanted to learn about it. I kind of always have been interested in other people's religions. It's just something that I was drawn to. So a friend of mine invited me to her church, and I found out that they had the same church by me. It was just a different site. So I started going there, and I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you go to a church and that particular sermon was for you. That's what happened to me. So I started going to the church that I am a member of now back in November. But I really didn't start going consistently until like maybe December, January time. And I just kind of felt God starting to speak to me, which is an amazing feeling, because it's guidance that I needed. Not necessarily audibly, but just kind of giving me the signs in what he needed me to do at the moment. And one of the things that I needed to do, which is why I took this break, he wanted me to focus. He needed me to focus on him and kind of learn some things and understand some things. And that was when I decided to, I guess, quit YouTube, because I thought at the time that's what he was telling me to do. I had planned on making a video coming to you guys to say that I was kind of quitting YouTube, but I never did it. And then I realized that it never happened because that wasn't what God was actually telling me to do. It was just basically he needed my attention in this season. On top of everything else that I had going on, he needed my attention. And obviously my mother being sick in the hospital, taking care of my children, going to work are things that I really can't put to the side. So YouTube was the thing that I had to put to the side. I even thought about quitting school, but I felt like God was allowing space for those things and allowing me to get through and manage those things, and while I focused and learned about him. So I've been attending that church since then, and I am a member of that church now. And I'll put a little footage of my membership, me, finishing my membership classes and actually joining the church.
Ceremony called the right hand of fellowship. They'll come across shaking our hands in agreement that, hey, from this moment on, we're walking with you as a family and believing that One Community Church is the place that God has called us to be. And so I'm going to toss it to our lovely Alicia, who's going to name every one of them as they come across.
Good morning, family. It is my pleasure and honor to announce our new members. First up, we have Kerima Williams.
That was back in April. That was back in April when I officially joined the church as a member. So I went for a couple of months trying to just get a feel, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if you've ever been to a church where it just don't feel like God is there. Like, God is not at this church. I've been to a few churches where it just felt like, this is not for me, because it just don't feel like God is at this church. So I do like to kind of go for a while before I just commit to a church. Not commit to God, because I was doing that one way or another, but I do want a church family because it's easier to walk this life with community. So I definitely was looking for a church home, but I could feel God there. Like, I just felt this overwhelming feeling of this is where I needed to be. So I did my membership and joined the church back in April, and then I recently got baptized in June or July. I got baptized this summer. I can't remember. In June. It was June. And I'll put a little bit of footage of that. If you've been following me on Instagram, then you saw my baptism, because I shared it there.
And we gotta celebrate what God is doing. I can't bring you back. It is my honor and privilege to baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
And yeah, so I've just kind of been walking this spiritual journey, and kind of learning about myself and learning about God, and just kind of learning how he wants to use me and what my purpose is. And that's where I'm at now. So that's where I've been. That is where I've been. And I'm so grateful that I listened, because I wasn't going to make it much longer the way I was going. I just wasn't going to make it much longer. Right now, I feel such a enormous sense of peace in my life, even though all the same things are going on, but just trusting in God and praying about my situation, and just knowing that this is really not my battle, and I can place I can give my worries to him, and he's going to take care of me. It just gives me peace. And he did that. He's doing that. He's blessed me in tremendous ways. And I've always been blessed, and I've always known that. That's why I'm beyond grateful, because even though I haven't been like the most faithful child, God has always continued to bless me. So I'm very appreciative of that. But I'm over here in a jean jacket. Just side note, in a jean jacket, in it's like 90 degrees at least. It's cold in church and it's cold in my house, but it's hot outside. But I really wanted to come outside to talk to you guys. So I'm almost done, because I've been talking for a minute. But I really wanted you guys to know what I've been up to. So, I joined the women ministry as well. So just been kind of going to events and serving with them. I also joined a life group. That's a big deal at my church because, you know, taking this walk alone can be very difficult. It is just easier with a community and with the life group. It's just us, like smaller groups for us to get together and, you know, take this walk of faith together and help me learn the ministry, because I am amongst some very seasoned saints who I really enjoy. So these wonderful ladies are helping me learn the Word of God. So we do Bible study together, and they're just helping me find my purpose in God's Word and God's will, like to see what is my ministry, what is it, how is God wanting to use me to bless others, and helping me to see that and helping me to fulfill that. So I really kind of delved in and been enjoying that and just trying to get solid in that. But I've been missing you guys like crazy. I also have a sense of guilt. Some of you who have reached out to me on Instagram, I've commented back to some, but then it's a lot, and I appreciate it. I'm like so grateful that you guys like actually care enough to check on me when I'm gone. But if I didn't respond, it's not because I don't care about you. It's just easier for me to share it in video form than to respond to each individual comment, because again, it's a lot going on and I'm not that active on social media, especially during this point in my life. Your girl's been focused. I did share a couple of things for my birthday, what the kids have been up to. Chloe's been, you know, involved in student ministry. Kingston is in church with us too in the kids ministry. So we've been good. But thank you so much guys for checking on me. And yeah, it just feels like now is the right time to come back. And I also want to tell you about the changes, like my issues that I was having with YouTube and how my channel is going to change. Not 100%, but I am going to do this for me and how it feels good for me. And I wasn't doing that before. YouTube is real funny, and once you start to grow on YouTube and you kind of get into the business of YouTube, you can get tunnel vision, and then it's not even fun. I think the only thing that keeps most of us here are you guys, like the actual subscribers, and interacting with you guys and the comments and just interacting with you guys in any way that we possibly can. That is the thing that keeps most YouTubers around, I think. Me personally, smaller YouTubers, like obviously the ones that's making millions of dollars on YouTube, I'm sure income has something to do with that, but I have never made like substantial amounts of money on YouTube. So whenever I come back, or what keeps me around is definitely my relationship with you guys. And that's actually the part of YouTube I didn't love. Like, it was so torturous sometimes posting videos and having to worry about views and if your channel is growing and sponsorships, and I don't have any issues with those things, but I don't want to feel the pressure that I felt before. I want to make videos. Those who want to watch it, thank you so much, and those who don't, they don't. I don't want to worry about views. I mean, of course I post the videos to be seen, but I don't want to feel the stress that I felt about views. I'm not saying that I'll never do sponsorships, but it is not, I will not be posting videos. I'm not following trends. I'm not doing anything to put myself in a position where I have to feel the stress that I felt before. So if I do sponsorships in the future, it will always be like it was before, something that I enjoy and want to share with you guys. And that's that. So the formats of my videos may change a bit. I'm still going to post cleaning videos because, you know, I'm a mom and it's mostly mom life happening over here. But I want to share more. I kind of got myself stuck in the cleaning niche. Like, I was stuck in that cleaning community, and I don't want to be stuck there anymore. And again, if I know some of you are here for the cleaning videos and the cleaning videos only, and I understand if you don't like the new style of my videos to come and it's just not your cup of tea anymore, I completely understand, because I like what I like as well. But I'm saying that that's just not what I'm gonna do. That's not the only thing I'm gonna do on my channel anymore. So you'll probably see a little cleaning in my videos, but it'll probably be more vlog style. I want to share my new walks of life with you guys. I want to share what's going on in my life. I want to share other topics. People would ask me about my job, and I always wanted to make videos about what I do in my career, because it's something that I'm very proud of. But I always hesitated or decided against it because I knew it wouldn't do well on my channel. Now I don't care. If you're still interested in hearing about what I do, I'm a nurse informaticist, by the way, if you're new here. Registered nurse, but I work in clinical informatics. But if you're interested in that and you have questions or you want to know more about it, let me know and I will share, because I'm taking my channel back. At the end of the day, you kind of get sucked up into that YouTube world. Like, we all got to be successful YouTubers, but I already feel like I'm a successful YouTuber because, you know, I got out of my comfort zone in the very beginning. I know I live close to the airport, but this was something out of my comfort zone. I did it. I built a lovely community here on YouTube. I got to do some really cool things. I got to work with some cool companies. It's successful to me, if you ask me, but it's not my bread and butter. And YouTube will never be my bread and butter. Even if it surpassed my income one day, I don't think I would ever do YouTube full-time. For one, I worked very hard to get where I'm at in my career. Two, I'm getting this silly master's degree, which is like kicking my butt. This is a topic for another conversation. That's going to be a topic for another video, but the school is kicking my butt, and I'm not going to get this degree to then quit my job. And it's 2024. Like, we need all the sources of income. So I will not be quitting my job for YouTube. But now that I've actually said that out loud and reminded myself of the fact that, like, Kerima, this is not your bread and butter. So you don't have to follow all the rules. I just feel so much better about it. And posting is going to be enjoyable again and not feel like a chore. I want to go back to the first year I started on YouTube, where I really was like excited to post videos and film videos and talk to you guys in the comment, before it became like all these people in my head saying, oh, you can make a business out of it, you can go full-time, you can do this, and it became like every other job, just stressing me out. I'm probably gonna break this conversation up because y'all gonna be like, who talks for 20 minutes straight? But I felt like we needed this first video. I felt like we needed a sit down chat to kind of get reacquainted and get caught up. So she's back. I'm thinking my videos are gonna be more vlog style for now. Not sit down chat like this vlog style, but like vlog cleaning video style. You'll see. I've done this before, but it's easier for me, sprinkled in with some cleaning videos here and there, because the house still got to get cleaned, so I might as well film it for you guys. And whatever else we want to talk about. This is our channel, and we're going to talk about what we want to talk about on this channel, and we're going to do the things we want to do on this channel. And yeah, I just feel it feels so freeing. I feel so happy with that decision. And I appreciate all of you who stick around for the fun. Life is changing. Alright, so I am meal prepping. I don't know what I did to my camera, but I did something to the settings and now it's not right. So I'm going to show y'all the meal. So it's probably going to be dark, but I'm just going to show you my meal prep. I'm going to do some roasted potatoes. Y'all saw the green beans. I'm doing everything in the air fryer. The green beans are done. This took 10 minutes. I did it on 350 for 10 minutes. And these are the green beans. Let me feel it. See if I want to. Okay, no, that's good. So the green beans are done. I'm doing everything in the air fryer because it's quick. This took 10 minutes to cook all these green beans. If you don't have an air fryer like this, you could easily do it. Or if you don't have an air fryer, you can do all of this stuff in the oven. But when I tell you everything cooks in 10 minutes, yeah, in the oven, I feel like it takes a lot longer. So let's do that. So it took me about a whole hour to figure out what I did wrong to my camera. I had set this camera a long time ago. I actually watched a YouTube video for like the best settings so that you could get like the best quality, because when you use it on standard, it doesn't give you like the right colors and all the things, right? Coming back in talking to you guys, I pushed something and didn't realize it took me a whole hour to figure it out. The video was like lagging, and I realized the aperture or some type of speed was off. Something was off. We figured it out. So yeah. So I'm still meal prepping. I'm actually pretty much done. I'm keeping it real simple this week. So let me show you what I did.
You know that if you win a race, you'll instantly get the racing.
So I have some peppers and tomatoes in here. Just the I can't think. Cherry tomatoes, the multicolored, and some sweet peppers. I'm gonna put in the air fryer once the potatoes are done. I did all of my green beans, so those are roasted. I showed you that already. And I'm just gonna make my lunches from this for work. And then the potatoes are pretty much done. They got 2 more minutes. I like mine's like roasted, like real crispy. So I got some roasted potatoes, and what I'm gonna eat that with is I got these chicken bites from Costco. So I just take these, heat it in, like put it in the microwave. They're fully cooked chicken breasts, little chicken bites, 24 grams of protein, and I just put them in the microwave, and I just put one with each lunch. They have little chicken bites and they have steak bites, but this is just easy when you want to do a quick meal prep and you don't want to do a lot of cooking. All of this probably took me an hour, and really you could just put all of this on one sheet pan and put it all in the oven. It didn't even take me an hour. It's probably going to take me 30 minutes, but it shouldn't take more than an hour. You could put this all on the sheet pan and roast all of this in the oven together, but I like to do it in the air fryer because I put the potatoes in for about 15 minutes, that for 10 minutes, and I will put these in for 10 minutes and I'm done. And I'll make my lunches.
Told you so extra, but I know I'm the same. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what my meal prep looks like, my lunch. I only do 2 days at a time because these bowls, these are those Benko meal prep bowls, but they're kind of big. I have a few of them. If they're big, they take up a lot of space in my refrigerator, especially when you fill them and you have to stack them on top of each other. So I usually just do 2 or 3 days at a time, and then I just put it in Tupperware and dish it out for the next couple of days. So this should last me maybe the week. I don't know, I may have to make some more midweek, but it'll last me. It's just lunch, so it's not like I'm eating it for lunch and dinner. So this is 2 lunches, and then I'll come home and have something else for dinner.